Well, hello there. Welcome to Ike Source. I'm Ike, and I particularly want to make it abundantly clear to you that you're in the right place. We started a series on staff management system, which is a system through which organizations can manage their staff profiling. In other words, it's a system where staff members of an organization can maintain detailed profiles about their persons, things like that. Like I mentioned in the previous video where we introduced the system and went ahead to build the file structure system, which is this right here. I'm not sure how the system is going to turn out at the end of the day. I haven't done this before. I haven't worked on it before. We are going to build and work on it together. So however it shapes up at the end of the day, I'm not sure yet. Alright, in today's video we are going to create a database, and I'm going to open up my local host, open phpMyAdmin right here, and create a new database. I'm going to call it SMS, a short for Staff Management System. Is that really right? I think it should be Staff Profile Management System. SP, Staff Profile Management System, good. And I'm going to create. I'm also going to come down here to the root folder and rename it. Make it Staff Profile Management System. Moving forward, I want to create a connection to this database which we've just created. So first of all, I think I would want to open our root folder from Sublime Text, which is my choice editor. So I'm going to open folder right here, www directory, and then select spms, select folder. Good. So I'm going to create a new file, and I'm going to save it as baby_config. .php and save. So essentially all we are doing in this file is defining some constant variables. First of all, the database user, which is root, DB password, which is empty, the DB name, which is SPMS, Staff Profile Management System, the DB host, which is localhost, the encoding type empty. Alright, I haven't mentioned this, but we'll be using EasySQL library to do our database querying and connecting and everything. Right here we are going to include the files that we'll be using from our EasySQL library. Underneath this video I'm going to add a link to download EasySQL and use it for your projects. It's actually a fine library. So we are going to include these two files which are going to be sitting in our EasySQL folder, and finally here we're going to create our connection string, pass it to this variable called DB. So basically we are just saying DB equal to new EasySQL SQLi, the DB user right here, the DB password, DB name, DB host, and encoding. That's it. Nice. I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to head back to our spms folder. In the SQL folder I'm going to paste in EasySQL. This folder you'll get once you download EasySQL. Alright, moving on, I'm going to create a new folder for our tables, our SQL tables, and I'm going to call it tables. In the tables folder, or rather from our text editor, I'm going to create a new file and I'm going to save it as make sure I'm in the SQL folder. In the tables folder, I'll save this as members.sql. This is going to be our members table. Save. Alright, all we're doing in this members table is creating an ID field, a first name, a last name, a username, password, an email, an access level, a date added, which is a date time data type, and then we're making our primary key, the ID, making the unique key, the username. Well, that's basically everything we're doing for this table. So I'm going to save, and then I'm going to come back to my database right here. Make sure I'm in the spms database, and then I'm going to import this table we just created into the database. Choose the file, navigate to my local disk, one folder, www.spms-sql tables members. Nice. I'm going to scroll down here and click on the go button right here, and good, we have our table imported right here. Nice. So if I click on the structure, you'll see all of these fields we've created. The ID field of int, data type, first name varchar, last name varchar, username varchar, password varchar, email varchar, and access varchar. The date added is a date time type. In the next video, we are going to be building the login system for this project. So I'd want to encourage you to subscribe. By subscribing, you become a member of the community, and by being a member of the community, you can make your comments, you can actively participate in the channel, and that is exactly what I want. I want to see that everyone is actively involved, so that we share ideas, we learn together. So I'd encourage you to subscribe, make your comments, ask your questions, leave your contributions. With regards to contribution, I've created a GitHub repo for this project, so you can visit GitHub, and I'm going to leave a link to GitHub down below. You can visit GitHub and download this project to your local GitHub account, and if there are changes or contributions you want to make, or if there are corrections you feel is worth making, go ahead and make them. Commit to the project, send in your commits. I'm going to review every commit that is sent in. I'm going to make videos on the commits that come in, and if they are worth it, we are going to inculcate it into the system. I would also want to encourage us to like and share these videos with people who might be interested in gaining this knowledge. If there is anyone you know who would love to gain this knowledge, I would want to encourage you to please share the videos with them, so that we reach a wider community. Like I said in an earlier video, we are building a community of like-minded people, so I would want us to bear that in mind, that it's not just any other channel, it's actually a community. So do ensure that you get the like-minded dudes involved. Alright, I think I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you in the next video where we are going to build the login system